Good evening to all YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Revenue signing in, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media. Now, this is a very special video, so please bear with me. My camera's not doing good. Any other my mic, so please bear with me. I surely appreciate it very much. Thank you. There's been a lot of hectic things going on all of 2017 as 2017 is slowly winding down, and there's a lot of people, individuals, including celebrities, that have kind of let their emotions get the best of them, big time. Okay, I mean, I admit myself, I have history of letting my emotions get the best of me. I admit that. So, I mean, when you got Rosie O'Donnell, who's off her rocker, you have Chelsea Handler off her fucking rocker too, and you got Kathy Griffin, no pun intended, also off her goddamn rocker. And as you know, she shook her head. She looked like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. So, I mean, there is a lot of people in this country. I mean, especially we got Senator of California, Mad Maxine Waters, also letting her emotions and her ego get the best of her. Okay, it's all ego and just absolutely fucking nuts here. Okay, I mean, you have senators besides Maxine Waters and Nancy Pelosi, who are also a fellow senator of California, have also let her emotions, let her ego, and also let her stupidity get the best of her. And we also got Antifa, we got BAM, we got Black Lives Matter, and you got all other stupid groups. I came across a video last night in which I put up, and it's this unmasked member of Antifa trying to open up this can of SpaghettiOs. Okay, sitting there trying to hold the can while opener on the can and try to open it. Try to open it. Like what? I mean, it's simple enough to just put the can down, can correctly, then turn the knob, turn the thing. As you twist it, it cuts open top of the can. Okay, and other fellow masked idiots of Antifa are sitting there watching, and after the can is opened, they all, yay, it's opened! It doesn't take very long to open up a can of SpaghettiOs. I mean, it could be a can of refried beans, for Christ's sakes. Doesn't take very long to do it. And so, it's all, I mean, you have the liberal left, okay, absolutely going freaking fucking nuts, okay, absolutely fucking nuts. No bullshit here. And I've been kind of watching all of year long, from January till now, and it's absolutely fucking insane to the max, man. You have the left, the neocon left, as well as the neocon right, which is the elite of the elite, who are trying to undermine President Trump. Now, when you let your emotion get the best of you, you are not seeing clearly. You're not thinking clearly. And your ego get the best of you. You may think it's the right thing to do, but you have to really stop and think. Just stop. Think and assess of what you're doing and what you're saying. I've I've been in situations where I let my emotions get the best of me. I let my ego get the best of me when I was younger. Okay. It's not very easy to control your emotions. It's not very easy to ease your ego a little bit. Kind of back it up, kind of back, just chill a bit. Think. And so I'm looking at whole entire demographics of people who have really let their emotions get the best of them. Okay, big time. Like BAM, they're a left-wing domestic terrorist group. Antifa is a left-wing domestic terrorist group. Okay, Black Lives Matter, another left-wing domestic terrorist group. Okay. Last night, got on the news that George fucking Soros had a massive heart attack. Heart attack. And if he's next to go, so be it. Fuck needs to go. I mean, we got news that here last year that Dave Rockefeller died at 101. At 101, fucker dropped dead. This motherfucker had 6-7 heart transplant surgeries. Imagine that fucking shit. See, by knowing about this, it seems that Rockefeller himself is trying to achieve something that could probably never be achieved at all. Immortality. Long life. Just because you got money don't mean that you're gonna live forever. No. I'm 41 years old. I'll be 42 next week. And I'm looking at a huge opportunity to understand why people do these strange things. People do all the most insane, incredible, out of nowhere, unorthodox bullshit. You know? And it's very much, when you look at the full reality of it, you know, I mean, it's pretty much that after you realize how people who have a history of getting of letting their emotions get the best of them. And I mean, it's outright insane. You know, I mean, it's like, okay, well, let's because whether you're whether I mean anybody, okay, even me, okay. There's times where you got to check your emotions out the door, keep them in check, because if you don't, the outcome is not real pretty. It's not good, and it ain't gonna be nice. Because eventually you might get your ass handed to you for being stupid. And the best thing to do is do not be stupid. You gotta think. You gotta understand that what happened in the inauguration, okay, 200 people were arrested. Okay, right now, one of them just got found not guilty. Not guilty. Kind of odd, don't you think? It seems that a left-wing lawyer and a left-wing judge probably might be undermining of what's happening, because Antifa pulled out a lot of shit. You know, there's video of one of them get hit by a car. There's three of them, and they were running, and one of these fuck nuts got hit by a car. That's what you want to call stupidity at its best. Okay, stupidity at its best. I wouldn't say it's good. I wouldn't say it's bad, but you know what? I would say that fucker asked for it. The guy's holding the microphone. He's holding this megaphone, small megaphone and whatnot. And he says, "It's time for a one-class government, communism." Well, here's the thing. Communism ain't going to happen. You could try your goddamnedest to bring in communism in this country. Guess what? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It will never fucking happen. It matter if you're BAM, Antifa, or Black Lives Matter, or the new one, RAW, or RAM, or RAM, or the name is. And you got these groups full of stupid people. I mean, the thing is, yeah, there's a lot of disagreements, a lot of disagreements. It's outright just freaking nuts here. I mean, really nuts. I mean, I was reading a column on the news. I don't read the paper. I don't read the paper. I'll go online, or I'll take the phone. I have my phone. I got after I got my phone. I got InfoWars. I got RT News and shit. So I mean, it's kind of because let's see here. $110. Now, there can be uproar on anything. Sorry about all of my finger. I was in a roundtable discussion with the Worldwide Resistance Network. We're having a roundtable discussion and a few things and stuff. And we're mentioning the Zionism and shit, kind of full Zionism bullshit. And we're talking about. I was mentioning talking about Jesus when he died, and Mary Magdalene, and this big quest for the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail. Now, if you look at the Last Supper, okay, Jesus and his 12 apostles. Now, there weren't at the table. There weren't only men. Okay, there was one woman at the table, and that was Mary Magdalene, Jesus' wife. Okay, now people are wondering, what is the Holy Grail? Then we think, okay, it's a cup, it's a chalice, it's this. No, the Holy Grail is the womb. The blood of Christ is Sarah, their daughter. Now, there's been this big tug of war, fighting bullshit over what's truth. Okay, what's truth? Now we all know Mary Magdalene was once a prostitute. Jesus forgave her. Jesus forgave her and everything else. And they ended up falling off. Jesus Christ really deeply cared for Mary Magdalene, his wife. Now, and we all know that the Catholic Church would probably say, well, it's unproven. Unproven. You know what? It's unproven? Because the Catholic Church refuses to accept that Jesus Christ did have a wife, and Mary Magdalene bared the daughter of Jesus Christ, God's granddaughter. Sarah and her mom, Mary Magdalene, was rescued by the Knights Templar out of Jerusalem, took up to safety, and there was the Magdalene. I can't say the Rosicrucians. I don't know, but they were took into France, where her body is buried in a tomb in Paris, but don't know where. Now, after Mary died, where did Sarah go? She continued her father's teachings. She was the heir. She was the blood heir to Christ's legacy. Christ's legacy. And you gotta wonder, how can that be true? Now, in Indiana Jones and a Temple of Doom, where there is a lost ark, and there's a scene where they found the Holy Grail, the blood of Christ. They didn't go. Not in Jones. It's the womb. It's the womb of Mary Magdalene. So you got to think, okay, well, how could that be? I think in the cup, the blood of Christ was at the Last Supper. No, it was not. The grail was sitting right next to Jesus Christ at the Last Supper. Mary Magdalene. Now, I was asked to do this video, but I also wanted to do this one too. We'll talk about how emotions can get the best of us, or anybody. Emotions, whether it's emotional thing, love, hate, anger, rage, the whole joy, sorrow, the whole entire emotional feeling in the human body, human life, man or woman. There's emotion of hate, anger, compassion, sorrow, happiness, love. Big time. Now, you would think, well, if Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene did marry, who did the ceremony? Nobody knows, because it is not allowed in the Bible, because the Catholic Church is in the Bible, because most of the books in the Bible are written by men. There are certain books that of being put in the Bible, rejected, because this be put in the Bible, because the Bible is over maybe pages, maybe even more. Okay, even the King James version, so maybe under 1,000 pages. Different versions of the Bible: Old Testament, New Testament. And you gotta think, okay, why was the story about Jesus and Mary Magdalene and the birth of Sarah in the Bible? Because the Catholic Church refuses to put this in the Bible, because they don't want the truth to get out. They consider it heresy. It's heresy. To them, it's unproven. Now, here's the thing. Jesus had two dads, right? Joseph and God. God was Jesus' dad. Okay, Mary, she had a virgin birth. Stepdad. And it's kind of insane a little bit here, insane a little bit, okay? Now, if any of this was in the Bible, there would be a global size uproar over this. You have believers of this and non-believers of this. Now, I had to learn, it took me 10 years to learn about this, 10 years. And that's an awfully a very long time. Now, thing is, where's the body of Mary Magdalene? It's in Paris, France, underground in a tomb. And what's weird about it is that nobody's allowed to see it. That's why they built that glass dome thing, where they could look down the tomb. They could look down at the tomb of Mary Magdalene in Paris, France. It's a glass ceiling that you can walk on. It's in France, and it's in like a triangle type thing. And if you look down, there is the tomb of the Holy Grail in Paris, France. The name, Mary Magdalene, the wife of Jesus Christ, and the mother, Sarah. Now, I know there's going to be kind of a backlash here. I can understand that. It's okay. If you want to disagree, it's fine. It's your right to. I won't hold it against you. But take time to think. Okay? Take time to think. Okay? Think. Do not let your emotions or your ego get the best of you. Any of you. Or all of you. Okay? We learn different things over time. I learned this over the last 10 years. Okay, 10 years. I love learning. I love doing research. I love researching. And it's a whole huge thing. Now, if you look at the Da Vinci Code, Leonardo da Vinci, one of my favorite inventors and artists of all time. Okay, Leonardo da Vinci was good at coding codes. He is what you call the precursor. He is Leonardo da Vinci is the godfather, okay, of coding. Coding. He was good at painting, astronomy, anatomy, coding. But he hid codes in his painting. Codes. Okay? And if you think, what are these codes? You know what I'm saying? Codes. Are in the paintings. Now, I'm feeling, we're getting that. You learned that from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, motherfucker. Partially. That's partially true. I didn't learn it from the game. It was kind of an Easter egg type thing. Okay? It's an Easter egg. Easter egg. Do you know how SA uses the eagle vision to find the pieces of a puzzle, pieces of a map? No, pieces of a map to a cavern. And this cavern, if you take the numbers of the longitude and latitude, okay, go to Google Maps or Google Earth, tap up the longitude and latitude, take you somewhere. It will take you somewhere. My guess is that location is guarded. It's guarded for a reason. You gotta think. That place is guarded. Could it be? See, Big Brother always likes to keep track of people, what they do online, especially when they're playing on a console like a PS3 or PS4 or Xbox 360 or a Xbox One, playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's kind of funny how people are. No shit. It's fun to learn things. Okay, it's fun to learn things, but it's now a crime to even research a certain subject or talk about that certain subject or even teach about it. It's called the Holocaust. It's deemed illegal in both the United States and Canada to talk about the Holocaust, to teach about the Holocaust, to even learn and to research the Holocaust of what happened to 6 million Jews that were savagely murdered in Germany. 6 million people. Innocent people. Men, women, and children. Even the elderly stood no chance. Stood no chance. See, what happened in World War II was kind of a taboo subject. Powers that be in this country and in Canada do not want you to know what exactly happened to 6 million people. Do not want you to know about it. It's a World War II crime. Yeah. There's no limitation on murder. If Hitler was alive today, that son of a bitch would be on bars. But guess where he went for his last days? It wasn't Germany. It was Argentina. Argentina. He lived to be 80. He lived up to be in his 80s and died. It was found records that proved that a German sub went from Germany all the way to Argentina. Because there's a big sympathizers of Nazis in Argentina. But did you know that Argentina, a little town in Argentina, had the record of the most ever twins nation? Most twins being born. And you're kind of wondering, could it be the water? Could it be the water in Argentina, in that town in Argentina? See, it's kind of funny how Joseph Mengele, under assumed name, continued his work studying human anatomy, human science, how twins are born. This guy was into wondering, how did one town in Argentina, a place where most twins, but the twins were born. Can't find it, think. See, now, let's our emotions ahead of us. Let's not let our emotions or ego get the best of us. Okay, shall we? Now, I would think and say otherwise. I would figure best thing to do is do a little research to understand. Don't claim you know. Don't claim you understand when you don't understand. Don't claim to be a hotshot thinking you know shit when some would probably don't know. Do your research, understand by learning. Look it up, read about it, research about it. Understand, because the media is too left-wing liberal. Will not allow it because they're all reading from the same script. No bullshit. CNN, MSNBC, and NBC News, ABC News, CBS, New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, the Washington Compost, Snopes, Mike, MIC, are all following the same script. Twist the lies, which the truth is being told, but they're cutting it into little bit pieces, and they're putting it together in a certain way where it's half true, half lie, maybe even lie at all. It's a lie at all. Period. Do your research. This coming January, next week, Cicada 3301, one of my favorite mysterious groups. Up there with Anonymous, both mysterious will work in a very mysterious way. So before I go, I want to leave here with a very post-Christmas parting gift, and it's called Understanding. Sometimes we can agree on it. Sometimes we can disagree on most things. Or what if it's that we disagree on a lot of things, but disagree on some things? Or just it's all 50-50 or 51-50. With that one percentage deciding. Now, I learned a few things last night during a very special round table, which I'm not going to say, but I learned a little bit about Zionism, how it works, who runs it, and how it acts in this world. Zionism is a very, very evil, bad thing. And some say that there's a prophecy of all Jews going back to Jerusalem. And then all of them. So the thing is, Israel is the land of the Jews. But not all of them are going back. Because they all know what's happening in Israel. Okay. A lot of land being taken away from Palestinians. And Israel has taken over a lot of land in Palestine. They forcibly evicted citizens out of their home, tearing it down with a bulldozer, leaving them homeless. Children young as 6 going to prison for a crime they didn't commit. People are going to jail under false pretense, spending up to nearly 20 years for a crime that they didn't commit. A human rights violation. Human rights violation. Huge human right violation in a very, very big way. Israel is one of many countries, like China, like a couple of the Middle Eastern countries that have a very bad human rights violations in a very big way. Now, back in the 90s, okay, Bill Clinton, he took part in this peace agreement between Israel, which was hoping to end a decades-old conflict. Okay. And somehow it lasted for only a few months. But somebody in Congress and in the Senate felt like, nah, it's not, it ain't gonna happen, it will not work. Well, guess who made it didn't work? A senator made sure it did not work. There's no money in peace between those two countries. Fuck them. There has to be peace. No, people are tired of seeing their family members and friends die. Tired of it. I mean, literally tired of people dying. Family, friends dying. Let's go back to what happened in Iraq. Okay, Iraq. A little group company called Blackwater. Want to be tough guys with guns, killing innocent Iraqi civilians. Unarmed civilians. Okay. It seems that we have civil citizens here were dying the same way. But the group that's doing the killing are police officers who have abused Blackwater is doing the same thing, but it's a international problem, incident, tragedy. But it seems that we are so susceptible to being brainwashed. The powers that be in DC says, well, the civilians were armed, so Blackwater had to defend themselves. Really? Really? So why were the citizens of Iraq all on the ground dead with no weapons? And most of them were children. Some of them were children, young as 8, 9, 10 years old. 14-year-old girl gets raped by a group of our own soldiers who was supposed to be defending liberty, but gang raping a 14-year-old Iraqi girl. 14 years old. We're supposed to be supporting our troops and hoping that they come back home safely. But when you get the news of a group of our own soldiers, our own troops, gang raping a 14-year-old girl, 6 to 7 of these stupid motherfuckers raping a 14-year-old girl, killing her. Now that's a war crime. Those 7 should be held accountable and be punished and do some serious time in a Iraqi prison. See, we can get so brainwashed so fucking easily. The media twists the shit and gets us all emotionally charged for no damn fucking reason. This is why emotions can get the best of us. Our war-mongering, war-hungry politicians want war to put money in their pockets. A soldier is worth a lot more dead than alive. Because there's war, there's money in war. It's called a racket. War's a racket. General Stanley Butler wrote a book called War the Racket. We'll get it. Look it up. Because war is a racket. Peace, to them, there's no money in peace. Dead to make $1, to earn a fat load of cash to shove up your ass. See, that's like this. Any of you who work for Walmart or Bank of America, okay, here is a known fact. The company you work for is making millions of dollars on your ass when you're dead. The family ain't going to see the money. It's going right into the pockets of the heirs of the Walmart fortune. It's going right back to the company, not your family. So to the company you work for, to them, you are worth more dead than alive. It's like the record industry. Michael Jackson, Jimi Hendrix, Tupac, Biggie, Jim Morrison, The Doors, Kurt Cobain. What do they all have in common? They're all worth more dead than alive. That's how Walmart sees their workers. That's how the B of A sees their people. Dollar signs. Worth more dead than alive. Think about it. Think about it. You are worth more dead than alive. See, that's how our soldiers are. And guess who's getting paid? The war profiting lobbyists. Halliburton, Blackwater, which now called Academy. Those motherfuckers are making bank while soldiers who fought the country are worth more dead than alive. And politicians are making money off you, a soldier who died. Them, when you're dead, they're fuller. And guess who's paying them? War profiting corporations. There is approximately 3,400 companies making bank off your soldiers. And they're all in it together. Whether it's here, the UK, South Korea, whatever. They're all making money off their own dead soldiers in a very big way. Think about it. A member of your own family who's fighting overseas, now to the upper 1%, the elite. So think about it. Whether you're a soldier, whether you're a bank teller, or you work for Walmart as a cashier, manager, general manager, whoever, you are worth more dead than alive. They got this big insurance policy on you or your member of your family or your friends. You and them are worth more dead than alive. Your company could be insuring you for up to $2.5 million once you're dead. A fact, Jack. No bullshit, no game. Fact, Jack. And it's all true. Big time, pig time. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. Think about it. Remember, knowledge is free. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Peace out. Rev it out.